have heard from SEIU and top members around good jobs, neighborhoods of opportunity, specific proposals you have heard from SEIU and top members around good jobs, neighborhoods of opportunity, sound infrastructure, welcoming immigrants. What specific policies will you commit to working for and enacting within your first 100 days in office?
Actually, we're going to start with Mr. King.
Look, there's no question that we treat different neighborhoods differently in the city. And all you need to do is drive over the west side of town and you'll see that all over the place. I'm going to give you two examples of the kinds of things that are going on right now that have been voted on recently at City Hall. We're getting ready to spend $120 million of property tax money to put bus lanes in the richest neighborhood in the city of Houston, up and down Post Oak Boulevard. Now, what could you all do with $120 million in your neighborhoods? And here's the ironic thing: the businesses and the residents there don't even want the project. It's the real estate developers that want it. That's the kind of redirection of tax money that we need to do to make sure that all the neighborhoods are supported.
Thank you. The question is, what's the first thing that I would do? The first thing I would do is issue identification cards to anyone that wants them in the city of Houston. You may not be an American, but you are a Houstonian. And that means you're under my care as your next mayor. So that's the first thing that I'll do is issue ID cards, and we're going to get the economy moving by getting people out of the shadows and into good-paying jobs. I do support a $15 minimum wage, and minimum wage should never be where we strive to be. If minimum wage at any amount is $15 or $7, then that means that that's the starting point. That's not the ending point. If I have to think about a person that's in their mid-career or at the end of their career, and I'm concerned about their minimum wage, then that means your government has failed. It's failed.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the first 100 days, what I would like to do is sit down with top and SEIU and other community-based organizations, and let's talk about communities and neighborhoods that have been systematically or historically ignored and overlooked. And then let's map out an agenda on how we can address the infrastructure, the streets, the sidewalks, the parks in their neighborhoods, how we can increase, for example, the minimum wage and encourage other companies to do so, to make sure that we respect all employees, regardless of who they are. Let's work on the infrastructure, because right now, even with the TERS, a lot of those dollars are going to the areas who have been getting the benefit of a lot of the city dollars. Let's make sure that areas that have been ignored are clearly seen, that people's voices are heard, and that we work collectively on a strategy that will move this city forward for each and every individual and each and every person. And then let's make it very clear that this is a welcoming city, and all immigrants are welcome to participate in the world of prosperity of this city.
Thank you.
That was a very good question, because the first thing I like to do is to promote more home ownership in this city, because 70% of the revenue comes from property taxes. Well, right now we lost $16.8 million last past 2 years with foreclosure. So what we're going to do to build our economy? What can we do to build wealth in your home? What can we do to build wealth in your situation? Because right now we can talk about all the infrastructure in the world, but we do not have anyone income-producing citizen. That means nothing, and we can't get nothing done. So therefore, we need more ownership, we need more business, we need Black businesses, we need Latino businesses, we need more businesses. So I will be definitely working with the citizens and making sure I promote more entrepreneurship as well. But not only do you need to be a homeowner, not only do you need businesses, but you need to be qualified. Are you qualified to get in these homes? Are you qualified to get in these businesses? Absolutely not. So we need to be worried about your credit. So I will be building the economy through building your finances.
Thank you, Ms. Smith. Thank you.
Gracias. Y a la pregunta, primeramente vamos a trabajar a
través de todos los temas que son importantes para SEIU y para el top. All the items that you laid out are important agenda items for me as your next mayor to work with SEIU and top. We want to make sure that all of these issues are important because they're important to you and they'll be important to the mayor of the city of Houston. Pero también hay que darle la bienvenida a todos los inmigrantes, todas las personas que quieren trabajar, quieren apoyar a sus familias, quieren lograr un mejor futuro. Gotta support people who are coming to the city, make sure that we're supporting them, and make sure that we're supporting their pursuit to provide a future. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we can pay for all of these things. And so I want to work with SEIU and TOP to set an agenda as to how we're going to use the public tax dollars that you are giving us to make sure that we're investing it into the issues that are important to you. Y vamos a lograr una agenda trabajando con TOP y con SEIU para invertir los dólares en cómo ustedes piensan que se deben de invertir para apoyar las varias necesidades para todos ustedes. Gracias.